Hello and welcome back to my channel. I'm SnippyJoker, and on today's episode we're going over the favorable loadout for beginners and those starting out with Helldivers. Now I am level 85, so a lot of this stuff I'm showing you should be available within the first 10 levels, maybe a little after, of you starting to play Helldivers 2. Now, this goes without saying, if you have a friend that's a higher level than you, they can take you on higher missions, and also offer you some of their supplies if they want to. That's up to them, because once they call theirs down, if they still survive, they can call it down again and you can use it, or you can use it before them and they can survive on their own. But if you're doing this on your own, and no one really plays Helldivers 2 anymore, or they're taking a break, this could help you go the distance on your own at some of the higher levels. Now what they're saying, because I've been reading the internet, and what they're advising first is the shield generator relay, the shield generator. Now this drops down and puts a shield covering you and allies. Now this only really protects against projectiles. Any enemy can walk in through it. It doesn't really fry them. It just sits there and covers you with a shield. The later stratagem that can come down is the shield generator pack, which is a portable shield which can help you better than the relay. But since you're a lower level, this could become beneficial for you at the beginning. The other thing that could help you as a stratagem, which is what I've been reading, is the machine gun and the supply pack. Now the machine gun is a little bit more hectic than your normal machine, which is the stalwart, but it offers more power. And what they advise, and what I've seen myself, is if you kneel down, you have better aim. You can also control the RPMs of how much comes out. The lower the RPMs, the slower it goes, the better it handles, but the less damage it does over time. And paired with supply pack gives you the extra ammo, because it only comes with 3 clips and you might run out with how fast you fire it. Having this on, you can not only help yourself but your teammates and give you extra ammo on the field and on the go, which could later be replaced by the shield generator pack. Some of the other ones that are easy to use is the orbital Gatling barrage, which is up here in your offensive. This is good with avoiding friendly fire. It's explosive rounds. It definitely helps with taking out swarms of bugs. I've used it many times. I even still use it now as one of my top choices. Then we also have the Eagle strafing run. Eagles are better because they don't have as long of a cooldown. In fact, you can do them in multiple rounds. I think this one comes with 5. Yeah, 5 before it has to go back. And it's heavy armor penetrating, which is good against maybe some of the bigger swarms that are medium armor penetrating. May not do well against the heavier ones like a Bile Titan, or the bigger enemies in automatons and Illuminatis, but it definitely packs a punch. Now this can be later replaced with maybe an Eagle airstrike or one of the 380s, or against 120s. Most of these either come when you level up or through other banners that you have to purchase, of course, but that's why we go look for super credits, right? Another one is, of course, your personal minefields. Now minefields, like the anti-personal minefield and the flaming incendiary minefields, definitely help in defensive positions. These are not friendly against your own teammates. You will die. So when you place these, either call them out or place them in an area where your teammates or yourself are not going to go through again, or if they're going to be used all at once in a defensive way, because these things are not user friendly. They will kill your teammates and will kill you like that. But they are fun to use and good on defensive missions. Now some other ones, like bonus picks, you have the autocannon, which I've used many times. The autocannon is great to take down bigger bugs, smaller bugs, or even close bug holes. The only problem is it does come with a backpack. You don't have to use the backpack. You can call it down and use it in emergency uses, because sometimes you want the shield generator. But if you're feeling confident in your skills and you don't want the shield generator, you can use this and use the backpack to refill your ammo. The other thing, which is what I'm using right now, are the guard dogs. Now, some of the earlier guard dogs is your regular guard dog, which comes with an assault rifle. You have the energy one, which when it overheats or runs needs to cool down, it'll go into your back. The newer ones, which are more, again, through the banners and more maybe higher levels, is the one I'm using right now, is the guard dog that has a modified arc thrower, which can help with medium armor penetrating, or the guard dog with dog breath, which does gas that comes out, which again, these are not user friendly. This can go to your teammates. This can choke out your teammates. It may not kill them right away, but it'll definitely hit them. So the one I'm going to be using, the ones I'm going to be using, which actually, you know what, I'm going to use, just to show off this, I'm going to use the energy guard dog, or actually, let's use the machine gun guard dog. This is what I'm going to use. I'm going to use the shield generator, machine gun, guard dog with the bullets, and an eagle strafing run. And the weapon I'm going to use, the most balanced weapon in this game, especially now that you can level it up, is the AR-23 Liberator. Now, of course, when you get to higher levels, I have loadouts for like the maximum damage you can do against each type of enemy, but again, this is more for beginners, so the AR-23 Liberator is probably your best choice. I love the Peacemaker. I mean, you can go with the Redeemer. The Redeemer might be better, but you will blow through the ammo quickly. Later, you can get the Verdict. The Senator is really good against the Automaton, but one of my favorite ones is the Loyalist, but again, that's down the line. And then grenades. I think you start off, again, it's been a while, I just played this when it first came out. The impact grenade is probably your best friend. It's instant. As soon as you throw it, it hits an enemy, it blows up. Bad when you're close range, but good when you want to take them out. And then later on, you have the incendiary impact, the stun, the gas ones. My favorite one is the thermite. But you know, whatever you choose as a beginning, I feel like the impact grenade. Now, for those of you who are experts in Helldivers 2, tell me what your favorite beginning weapon was, or what you think beginners should be looking for or towards at the start of their game. So, with that being said, what I'm going to do is, now we're going to go find an actual quick match to play with others to showcase this. So we're on a Terminoid map. We're going to be on level 60 stream, and then we're going to see how this goes. So again, tell me your thoughts on this loadout. Tell me your thoughts on if you think this is good for beginners. And as beginners, tell me what you've been using to start off with. So, like I said, we're going to do the Eagle strafing run. We're going to do the machine gun. We're going to do the guard dog. And we're going to do... What was the other one I chose? Oh, crap, I forgot. Oh, the shield generator. And then one of my favorite boosters, which he's using, is a Vitality Enhance, which definitely protects your vital organs. Later on, I like to use the Experimental Infusion to give you that boost of stamina and other things. They also advise, like, this is my favorite, one of the top strategies for beginners is your reinforce and resupply. Yeah, those you don't have to worry about. Those will always be there, like right on contact. Like as soon as you go in, every mission will have that. I just laugh when they say that's one of your best stratagems. Yeah, of course it is, but it's automatically given, so you never have to really worry about that. Okay. Oh, all right, he's already dead. Oh, hello. So the only thing downside to this weapon is it's not meteor armor penetrating. Yes, it's good, you know, at full auto, especially when you upgrade it to have better accuracy, or, you know, it handles better. Alright, so right now we're going to call down, oh, it might be nice if I was on shooter, we're going to call down this, get myself ready. Now this is the shield. Again, this will block anything coming outside in, so like there's some bile monsters that'll shoot out bile at you. This will stop that. It will not stop bugs, it will not stop them from coming in, but it at least will stop projectiles. This is better for like automatons or Illuminati that shoot at you, you know, things of that nature. Then we have the guard dog, which will come out and start shooting anything near me. Again, the downside to this guard dog, sadly, is it will run out of ammo, which is why the energy one is better than this one. Or did they change that? When I first started, it used to be like you have a certain amount of clips with this. Oh boy. Did I call that my machine gun? Yes, I did. So the best part, again, there's the RPM. The machine gun, I put on the lowest setting. When you're crouched, you have better handling with this. Now, will this take down a Bile Titan? No, you might have to rely on one of your other stratagems to do that. I mean, you can see that it's hitting armor, but I'm also hitting red markers, which is good. So I'm probably going to die from this. Now, this is where your shield might have come in handy if he was outside of it, because that bile he grew at you would not touch you. So we're going to try this. And we're going to see how this goes. This might work, this might not work, who knows. Nope. But you can see like the cooldown is 3 seconds, and then now I can use it again. Again, this is not going to work against him because he's a heavy. So when you get to the later missions and you have a lot of these, you're going to want to, of course, get something that works better against heavy titans, like your Eagle bombing runs, your laser cannons from your ship. Like right now this dude is on my butt and I have nothing I can do against it, except maybe my machine gun, but sadly that's not going to work. Oh, I can throw grenades at it. Let's see if that works. No way. Did that work? Alright. Or that someone helped me. But this is why like you want to start at the lower levels to level up and get better equipment to handle these higher levels, like on level 6, which is, again, this I would say this is like medium difficulty. Like it's on the borderline of medium and then getting into hard difficulty. But that Eagle Strafing run is small, precise. You know, your teammates will not have to worry about dying as quickly because of it. The grenades definitely helped out. I mean, this gun as well. Sometimes people like say that you can put on burst. It might be better to help control the. To help control like the handling on it. So like just give me that little bit of burst, which is more than enough. Might also save you on ammo. I hate those things. Those are probably the worst. The Chargers. No, the Hunters are the worst. Hunters are the worst because they can jump at you and hit you. Oh, it's so annoying. And the best part is when the shooter is done, it just goes away. Looks like he's using a Catalan barrage, which is another one that's good. Which is the other one I actually, mentioned about. But the thing about Eagles is you have 5 before it has to reload, and it only takes 3 seconds for it to use again. And he used a cluster bomb, which is nice. And then you can throw your grenades, which are like impact. Done. But that's what I love about those. And then with the Redeemer, again, no problem, but you pull through your ammo real quick. So let's see how far we can get with this. I see a yellow thing. So if you see yellow lights, definitely go towards it. Those can be medals, credits, money, not a lot of money, but the thing you want is super credits, which is what I always strive for in all missions. Did they finish most of their stuff? Oh, they're almost done. Oh, they're on extraction. Perfect. Like that. Oh, I don't like these bugs. But like, this is like the most balanced gun you can use. I mean, my favorite gun is either the pacifier? I always get them purifier or pacifier. One of those two. I always get them mixed up. Adjudicator, I've been a fan of that. That's medium penetrating. The tenderizer is a good one. When you get up in higher levels, and then with the impact grenade, boom, done. That's why I love the impact grenade. Instant, just as soon as it hits, it's done. I mean, you can use the regular grenades, they're fine, but they have a timer on them, so you may or may not hit the guns. Ooh, super credits. Look at that. Daddy got some super credits. So again, like if you guys have any questions or if you have any comments on this, definitely put it in the chat. I'm more than happy to help out those that are still playing this, that want to play it, that want to play better. Hell, if you want to play together, I do live stuff on Twitch, so follow me on Twitch under SnippyJoker. All the links can be found in the comments, not comments, in my description or on my channel, and definitely get as many samples as you can. When you get to the higher levels, you know, there are super rares, like the green is, you know, regular ordinary sample. You have the rares that are orange and the super rares that are purple. I've done everything, so I really don't need any more samples, which is one of the downsides. Is like, I mean, I don't want them to use samples for other stuff because I'm sure that would be a pain. But like, I'm done with all the samples. Can I convert them to money? That'd be nice. These guys aren't doing too well. Alright, looks like they want to take out that bug nest. So let's go try and help them out. Well, boy, again with these things. Oh, he's already dead. Oh, hello, jumpers. So like for Terminoids, I'd probably choose the Gatling Barrage over the Shield Generator. I feel like the Shield Generator, again, would be more for the Automaton and or Illuminati, because Illuminati has some that shoot, like the ship shoot at you, which is annoying. And I feel like the Shield Generator is stronger than the one you wear on your back. But you guys can correct me if I'm wrong on that. Oops, sorry. Friendly fire. The real fun of Helldivers. You can also, when you're further down the road, like Recon's always great as armor. Forgot about armor. Medium armor isn't bad, but like if you can get one armor that allows you to have extra stims or extra grenades, strive for those. Or if you're doing this on your own, definitely go for the Recon ones, because those offer some invisibility to the enemy. All right, here we go. This is what I like to use grenades for, especially the impact ones. Well, actually, that's the downside of the impact, is that. Ow. Can you get off my back, bro? And that's the downside sometimes not having a shield generator. Or your extra stuff, like your guard dog. Because if I had my guard dog, it'd probably be better. But again, the ups and downs to Helldivers. This is again one of many possibilities that I've shown so far, right? As a beginner, because once you get to, I think, level 25, this game becomes a whole nother level. I wish they put me in a different spot. I was gonna try and close the bug hole with my hell pod. You can do that too. You might get glitched out, but you can do it. I think I have a short video on that where I basically took my hell pod and used it as like a missile to close the last bug hole. But then I was so deep on the ground I couldn't do anything but I have to, use a grenade to, kill myself. All right, nice. So again, what these guys are doing, you don't have to do. Like, you can just go for the main objectives. You can go for the side objectives. You can go search for question marks or diamonds. Like, we did a radar station that shows us all the diamonds on the field. But if you want to just level up, right, and get to the higher levels where you feel more comfortable doing bug nest or automaton bases, you can do it. You may not have the stratagems for it, but you can do it. It's just you run the risk of dying quickly or losing the match. I think my best advice is, if you can complete the main objective before taking on anything else, you at least get a mission complete. You may not get the extra experience for leaving on an extraction, but you'll at least get the main mission done, so you get some experience, and you can unlock the later levels to get more experience or work with others. I mean, the best part is you can always do quick match. I mean, if you want to do it on your own, you can, but quick match has been like my best friend for this game, since a lot of my friends don't play it as often or play it in general. Probably because there's only so much you can do in Helldivers, or it becomes a little redundant. I mean, I took a break for a little while because I had everything. So the best part about Helldivers is you can come back to it. Like, I've come back to this after they added in a couple of war bonds and added in the fact that you can level up your weapons, which is fantastic. I left right when they introduced the recon vehicle. Yeah, samples. That's the fun part, is you always come back here, always search around your extraction area, because there's definitely some samples, extra ammo, things you're gonna need. And try to climb the buildings like I do, because sometimes you can get up here and like give yourself a little bit of breathing room against the bugs, but not every time. You kind of have to glitch it sometimes to get up there. Nope. Okay, I tried. All right, let's see how the shield does here. I again, when I first started, I used this, and then when I got the personal shield, or I used this, and then when I got a guard dog, I started using that more, like this one or the laser one. Again, the gas and the arc thrower are newer to Helldivers, and I feel like are later down the line. Or you have to unlock them through war bonds, I believe, which is why you get super credits. Always get your super credits. If you get super credits and die, you still keep them. You know, you don't keep just samples. You... what? And then you get people like that. Just ignore them. What is going on? I don't know what's going on. I feel like there's some internal fighting going on, and I've entered the second level of hell. Not the seventh, the second. Ah, yes, flyers. I remember when they introduced those. What is going on? I can't even see them right now.
ETA T-minus 1 minute, 30 seconds.
A rule of thumb, S4. What about S4? What do I do now? Okay. Anyways, rule of thumb is, you know, yeah, I'm trying to go back for the samples. Okay. Go back for the samples. Okay, well, it's not my fault you guys suck at the game. You have all objectives. What, you're missing one thing? So, I guess I made a boo-boo. Which is making this video, is make sure you complete all objectives. You know, you don't have to. Some people are just anal about it, so... oh my god, you'll still get experience, bro. This is what you might run into sometimes. People that are anal, really anal about this game. If that's the case, play by yourself, play with friends, or just, you know, try to avoid these people. Just leave the missions. Because most likely you're going to get kicked or something. Or they're going to be cranky about it, the fact that, you know, you didn't pick up the sample to do every little objective. Yeah, I'm just kidding, fuck them. Sorry for my language. I know it's supposed to be like a tutorial, and maybe we'll just skip this part out. But yes, so that is how you, or those are some of the strategies you can use, some of the ammo you can use as a beginner. That was just showcasing this. There might be a skip in this or a little bit because some of the players, well, they weren't very nice, as you can see. So I'll have to edit this maybe a little bit, or I'll just keep it all in because this is showcasing some of the unruly and toxic people in this game. But don't let it deter you. It is a fun game. You know, if you can't get all the objectives, that's fine. If you have people that die a lot and you have 0 lives left, there's no possible way you can get the samples. It's just a game, right? But those are some of the strategies you can use as a beginner. Play your best, have fun, and you can just leave at any time if you want. End the game. You know, you can leave, especially if you get super credits. You know, you might get samples. Don't play with toxic people, I guess, is my final lesson of this whole video. But that is the video. Tell me your thoughts on your beginning setup. Tell me your thoughts on what you like to play as. If you're having trouble, any questions, put them in the comments. Any people that have been playing as long as I have, put your thoughts on beginner equipment, stratagems, weapons, grenades, you know. So again, this is for beginners, not, I have videos out there that have basically come out for the end of the line stuff, but definitely what you have used at the beginning of the game, whether you came back later on, whether you started later on, whether you started right at the beginning. So let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching the support. Definitely put a like on the video, sub to the channel for more stuff like this. And, you know, again, thanks for watching. Thanks for love and support. And next time on SnippyJoker.